What's going on, everybody? This is Dustin. I'm here with Caitlin. Caitlin, thanks for joining me.
Hey, no problem.
For those of you who are watching, just quick background. Caitlin has been a member of ours at Ripped for quite some time. Actually, Caitlin, do you know how long it's been? I didn't look up your file before this. Probably should have.
I did like the 21-day transformation. I signed up for it like 3 days before COVID hit. So it was like early March 2020. So I'll be
Perfect.
going on 2 years.
Okay. And then full disclosure, if you're a viewer and you're watching this interview, a lot of times we do interviews like with super strong testimonials about people just like having like fantastic wild success. They're continuing with us forever. And so Caitlin's story, while she does have some awesome success and awesome results, she is actually postponing her membership right now and switching to a session pack. So not all of these interviews are just like jam packed with just, hey, we have people who are sticking with us until the end. Now, Caitlin's not going anywhere long term,
No.
but so
Definitely not leaving.
Caitlin, if you don't mind, kind of let's talk about your experience. How did you originally find us?
I think actually, so I live in the area, and I remember a couple of years ago, my mom was like, "Oh, you should join this gym. It's right by the Heinens on 306. And it looks pretty interesting because she must have walked past it and seen the equipment and everything. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I was in college still, so I was at Ohio State. It might have been like just after I had graduated, actually. So I was living at home and I wasn't really doing anything. Like, I didn't play a sport in high school or college, so definitely not the most athletic. But I remember my mom said something and I just kind of like brushed it off. And then finally, about a year and a half later, so when March 2020 finally rolled around, I just, I don't know, I guess I wasn't like unhappy with like my body, but I definitely was lacking in like the fitness department. I never really worked out. Like, I considered going on walks with my dogs like the most activity that I got. And I mean, at the time, I was only like 22 years old, and that's not great, I don't think. It's not bad, but it's not great. So I kept seeing the ads on Facebook to join 21 Days for free. And so I finally decided, like, what the heck? I'll just go in and see what it's like. And 21 days, like, that'll go by so fast. If I don't like it, then I don't have to pay for it and sign up. But if I do, then I'll be glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went in and I did the assessment and everything, and I was really excited.
Hold on. Let me pause you real quick. So, first things first, your mom told you to do something, you didn't do it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
And then we were just blasting you with Facebook ads because that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then so you finally came in. Okay, cool. So you did your assessment.
Yes. And then COVID hit, and I remember you guys invited me to do like the virtual classes because everyone kind of switched to that right away. And I kind of took a pause, but then I think in June, so not too long after, once things kind of settled down in the summertime, I was like, you know what, I liked it there. I got good vibes. I want to go back in and try it out for real. So I did, and I remember you were actually the coach at my first class. And again, like, I was not super athletic, didn't really do a whole lot of like heavy cardio. And I think I started on the skis, and then I did skis to treads, and I was dying. Like, I had to stop in the middle of one of the intervals, and you asked me, you're like, "Hey, how's your first class? Are you doing okay?" And I was like, "No, but it'll be worth it." And so I guess like my experience with Ripped has been, it's shown me like really good gradual steady progress. So like now I went from huffing and puffing after doing like just 12 minutes of cardio to now like I look forward to going. And sometimes I like to switch up where I start because I know like what my heart rate will do best, depending on where like I start, and then jump to the next station. And I've just like seen my strength and my endurance like really go up, and I feel happy with like what my body can do fitness wise. So it's been good.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember your first class. I think I remember. So you were your internet was going in and out there. If anyone didn't catch that, she's basically saying after COVID, after the shutdown left in June 2020, She came back in and like we basically restarted your 21-day trial, and
Yes.
it was then your first class, and you were about to die halfway through.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But that means you were working hard, which is good, which is what we want.
Right.
But I remember that I caught you on the treadmill, and I was like, "Hey, you did ski treadmill. You should start in the treadmill and break up the cardio piece, right?"
Yep.
Yeah, strategy.
Right. So I actually stuck to that. Most of the time I do start on the treads, but still I just thought it was so funny because like it should have been embarrassing for me. And I think like maybe a year, if I had gone a year and earlier and I was in a different place, maybe I would have been really embarrassed and kind of like never shown my face again. But it was good. And I like the mentality that everyone has there, like all the trainers and even the other members too. It's a really nice community.
Yeah, we like to keep it fun. We like to keep it lax. We like to make sure that you guys get what you're supposed to be getting. So, okay, so fast forward like 18 months basically from June 2020 until now, November 2021. Like, what do you think was your biggest accomplishment? It doesn't have to be physical. Like, what are you most proud of?
I think definitely the physical stuff. Like I was saying, I've noticed over time, like have been picking up heavier weights. Like I started off honestly with like 5s or 10s for doing arm stuff. And I'm up to like 20s now, which is big for me because I
No,
never
I
thought
know.
that I could do that. And like I remember the first day, when it was like a leg day or a body day, and there was lower body work, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to go to the extra weight rack and I'm going to get like the 40s and the 45s. So it's
It
just like
feels good.
yeah, those moments. And then also I think just like going and having the 3 days a week membership, obviously like I'm pausing that for now, but I still wanted to keep it to at least 2 days a week. So that's why I'm switching to the packages. But anyways, I like the consistency that it gives me like every week. I make it right after work and I really like doing that, but also just kind of keeping myself in line, actually working out and moving my body more than just a few little walks here and there per week. So I like the consistency that it gives me.
Absolutely. I know that myself, I definitely speak for, I don't want to speak for my team, but we've been thrilled to have you over the past, 2 years or so, however long it's been, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And I know the community absolutely loves you. Whenever you walk in, you're always like a little ray of sunshine. So
Thank you.
is there anything that you would kind of like leave? Because right now we're actually offering that 21-day free trial again. So it's kind of ironic that that's the ad that was blasting you. So we're launching that right
Yeah.
now. So as I air this interview and people see this, they're also going to be seeing ads for the 21-day free trial. What would you tell them?
I would say just do it. I mean, I'm one of those people that I didn't ever like going to the gym. I didn't especially want to be like in a group class and want to do things with other people watching me, but it was so worth it and it's fun. It's like a judgment-free zone. Everyone goes at their own rates. There's modifications and it's just like a fun way to spend 45 or 50 minutes. And you get what you put in too. So, I mean, keeping it consistent and like actually for me to like go and keep up with that habit, I've been seeing results too. So, and it's not just like the scale wins kind of a thing, like with weight. It's all like I've been saying, picking up the heavier weights when I'm actually working out or being able to run a mile and not stop halfway in between. So, it's those important things that I would say definitely just do it.
Awesome. And for the record, we don't make you run a mile straight in
No,
studio.
no. You
Caitlin is
never
doing
have to
that
do
on
that.
her own accord.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, Caitlin, I super appreciate you jumping on. I'm super appreciative of the entire community. You are certainly included in that. And just again, thank you so much. Your story is great. Your experience is great. I'm glad you're with us. So
Me too.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. To everybody out there, jump on that 21-day free trial. Caitlin, whoop. See ya.